Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're taking a really fascinating look at ubiquitous computing. You might hear it called Ubicomp. We want to get into the core ideas, a bit of the history behind this huge shift in technology, really give you a solid handle on it.
It's definitely foundational. Ubiquitous computing, it's often called the third wave of computing.
Yeah.
And it's more than just gadgets. It's a whole philosophy that changed how we relate to digital tech, pushing it from the center stage into the background.
Okay, let's frame that. Mark Weiser, the pioneer here, he gave us a really useful way to think about this evolution, right? He talked about mainframes first, one big computer, lots of people using it.
Right, the classic image.
Then the PC era, one person, one computer, your desktop, your laptop. So what was Weiser's, radical idea for Wave 3?
His concept, this was back in the late 80s, early 90s at Xerox PARC, was essentially one person, many computers. The core idea was integration, computers everywhere, embedded in walls, chairs, clothing. But crucially, they needed to disappear. You shouldn't even really notice you're using a computer. The tech itself wasn't supposed to be the focus.
Disappear. So how's that different from, say, just having a smart light bulb I turn on with my phone? What's the unique philosophy here?
Yeah, good question. The guiding principle is what Weiser called the age of calm technology. It's technology that provides information or takes action subtly without demanding your focus, without interrupting you constantly. It just recedes. And that leads to the definition. Ubicomp embeds computing capabilities into everyday things, letting them communicate and act intelligently on their own.
Okay, so that's the vision. But making technology invisible, making it calm, that needs actual tech, right? It's not just philosophy. What are the building blocks that make this happen today?
Exactly. It starts with sensing the world.
Yeah.
So sensor technology is absolutely crucial. These are the eyes and ears detecting everything: temperature, light, motion, location, you name it. That data then feeds into the Internet of Things, the IoT, which is, arguably the biggest real-world example of Ubicomp right now. All those connected devices talking to each other, coordinating.
So sensors grab the data, IoT connects the devices, but just connecting them isn't enough. They need to be smart about it. They can't just react. They need to learn, adapt.
Yeah.
Where does the brain come from?
That's where AI and machine learning come in. They're the intelligence layer. These systems analyze all that sensor and IoT data, learn patterns, personalize the experience, even predict needs. And supporting all of this, kind of the invisible backbone, is cloud computing. You need that massive power for storage and processing, especially in real time.
Right. Sensors, IoT, AI, cloud, all working together. And it seems like the key outcome is something called context awareness. Can you break down what context really means for us here?
Sure. Context is basically any information that helps understand the situation of an entity. And that entity could be you, a place, an object. It includes things like your location, the time, what you're doing, maybe even your mood, your preferences. And context awareness is the system's ability to actually use that context, to gather it, interpret it, and then automatically adapt what it does based on that understanding.
Got it. So it's not just a motion detector flipping on a light when anything moves. It's more like a smart home, knowing it's evening, knowing you're home, maybe dimming the lights just so, putting on your kind of music, adjusting the heat, all automatically.
Precisely.
It flips the script. Technology adapting to us, not us constantly fiddling with the tech.
Exactly that. The goal is technology that's so woven into life, you feel its benefits, not its presence. You're just in an environment that responds to you.
That seamlessness, that invisibility, it sounds incredibly powerful and useful. But hang on, if these systems are constantly sensing us, analyzing deeply personal data to anticipate our needs, that feels like it raises some big questions.
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
And that's the critical tension here. The whole point is to make the tech invisible, calm, out of mind. But how do you balance that with the need for user control, for transparency, for privacy? So the provocative thought I'd leave you with is this. If the technology is designed to disappear from our attention, how do we make sure we still know enough about it to actually stay in charge? How do we govern the invisible?
A really important question to think about as this technology becomes more, ubiquitous. That's all the time we have for this deep dive. Thanks for joining us.